Neurological disorders are life-changing and impact the lives of many.
That's true. Technically, there are no cures yet for things like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, but there are things that can help patients live a more fulfilling life.
As David Sears reports, one woman is using music to help.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
All of these people have found their voice after losing their memories.
You're watching the power of music changing brain chemistry.
Carol Rosenstein witnessed firsthand the power of music.
My darling Erwin of 38 years was a musician.
As Parkinson's and dementia robbed Erwin of his ability to remember or communicate, music became their connection.
When he was playing the piano and feeling very low, within about 10 or 15 minutes, I would see him resurrect and re-engage with the environment, just like he took a dose of meds.
The experience led Carol to start Fifth Dementia, a band for Erwin and others with neurodegenerative diseases. Carol expanded the group, starting Music Men's Minds, a nonprofit that creates musical support groups for people with Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, traumatic brain injuries, and PTSD. You can see the transformation at the beginning of a session with David, a Parkinson's patient.
I like a piece of quiet.
But after finding his rhythm,
I had fish and white sticky rice.
Seeing results like this again and again, Carol knew she couldn't let COVID stop their progress.
The beat kept us going till the end of time. What a gift.
Music Men's Minds has joined with National Rotary Clubs to invite even more people to participate. They will also be available on Roku. Music Men's Minds meets every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1:30 on Zoom. If you'd like to sign up, go to musicmensminds.org. David Sears, KSAT 12 News.
That is fantastic. Musicmensminds.org. All right, there you go. 6:21, 51 degrees out.
Still ahead, are you looking for something fun and free to do today? We'll have that right after the break.
Good morning and welcome back, and happy Sunday. Happening today, visitors to all Texas state parks can get in for free.
Texas Parks and Wildlife is waiving entry fees today in honor of Veterans Day. Officials say they know Veterans Day was Thursday, but they wanted people to have the benefit of enjoying the parks on the weekend for free.
Yes, so they also say this is a way for the department to celebrate the men and women who serve in our country's military. If you have any questions, we have all that information. Just look for the story on KSAT.com. Thank you to everyone who is serving and has served. And it's so awesome to see events like this. And you've seen parades throughout the week, not only on Veterans Day, but into the weekend as well.
Yeah, they need to celebrate in the weekends too.
There you go. 6:25, 50 degrees out.
Well, ahead in our next half hour of GMSA, a stranger risks everything to save a family's pet from a burning house. We'll have that story next.
And new this morning, one person dead after a house fire on the city's southwest side. Jonathan Cotto staying on top of the story. He will join us live with the latest details. Good morning, welcome back, and happy Sunday. 6:29 this morning, November 14th. We were talking about earlier, I can't believe it's already November, and you were saying yesterday you were putting up the Christmas lights.
And it immediately got cold. Like the sun goes down, Sarah, and I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt because it was warm, and then the sun went down. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, this is like really cold. Yeah. Where it gets in your bones and you can't warm up. To like go take like a really hot bath or something.
Oh wow, Sarah, you know, we're not going to be seeing a quick drop off like that today, but still temperatures will get cooler in the evening hours. So it's a great idea to dress in layers today, especially this morning when you look at the temperatures outside. It's 47 degrees out at the airport, 45 in New Braunfels, 42 in Kerrville, 45 rather in Hondo. You know, yesterday morning it was 33 degrees in Kerrville, so a little bit warmer start for Kerrville, but fairly consistent with the morning lows here in San Antonio. It's the last day for Wurstfest, or as I like to pronounce it, Wurstfest, and we'll be looking at temperatures climbing into the upper 70s by the afternoon. It'll be sunny in New Braunfels and here in San Antonio, very similar forecast. And then, as I just mentioned, temperatures aren't going to drop off too quickly quickly after sunset, but it'll still be in the low 60s by 9 p.m. So again, dress in layers. That's a good idea. So perfect Sunday weather for us, but we need some rainfall, a small chance for rain in the next 7 days. And we are going to have a warm up this upcoming week, especially over the next few days. So we're going to chat about this some more coming up in the forecast in a few minutes. Sarah and Max.
Thank you, Sarah. Police are looking for a driver that ran away from an accident late last night on I-37. Officers say a red truck was driving southbound on 37 when he was rear-ended by a white Ford F-150 between Fair Avenue and South New Braunfels. The driver of the red truck lost control and drove off the main lanes and hit an electrical pole. The man was taken to the hospital with broken legs. The driver of the white F-150 ran off before officers arrived, and at last check, police are still searching for him.
Well, the holidays right around the corner. That can be a challenge for families who have been hit hard by tragedy or maybe hit hard by tragedy. Now, as the temperatures start to drop, the Red Cross is seeing an uptick in the need for help. That's because of things that we see out in the field. We see heater fires. We see a lot of people trying to cook turkeys, accidentally setting a fire, electrical issues, and people are putting up lights. That added lights can lead to fires. We also see a lot of Christmas trees easily flammable. So with an increase of people in need, the Red Cross says they need volunteers and monetary donations. If you want to help out, if you can find all that information on how to do so right now. Just head to redcross.org. Meanwhile, heading to Houston, residents in Houston remembering the two youngest victims of the Astroworld tragedy. 14-year-old John Hilgert and 16-year-old Brianna Rodriguez were among the 9 concertgoers crushed in that stampede at the Travis Scott concert. That's right. Rochelle Turner has the story from our sister station, KPRC in Houston.
This morning, hundreds of people gathered at the Hollywood Cemetery to say goodbye to Brianna Rodriguez.
She looked like a little doll. It really didn't feel real that she was actually gone. Like, we know she is, sadly, but it still doesn't feel completely real.
The 16-year-old is one of 9 people killed last Friday at the Astroworld Festival. Today, she was laid to rest, and her classmates at Heights High School honored her life by wearing her favorite color pink at a football game. Mark Chavez made this shirt that says, "Your wings were ready, but our hearts were not."
She was just always very cheerful and happy, and she just made everyone smile and laugh every time.
Across the field, Memorial High School. Students and players wearing the color green for 14-year-old freshman student John Hilgert. Another life taken too soon at the Astroworld Festival.
I didn't know him personally, but I knew a lot of people that did. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, everyone in our community that knew him.
On both sides of the field, people in the stands, band members, cheerleaders, and players wore pink and green. This statue of a horse from Memorial High School also decorated for the two teams.
Incident that has touched our souls. Our hearts are broken, but our souls have been touched.
It's 2 young lives, Brianna Rodriguez and John Hilgert, taken too soon, but many are keeping their spirits alive.
I'm gonna miss her a whole bunch. She was a big part of everything.
We really wanted to, to get a win for our community and, get a little happiness in a time of sorrow.
And that was Rochelle Turner reporting from KPRC, our sister station in Houston. Now here at home, actually, before we get that, the official causes of death for those 2 victims not yet be determined. That's something that could take weeks in the investigation.
In the meantime, the investigation into the deadly incident appears to be far from over.
All right, well, back here at home this morning, we now know 1 person dead after a terrifying house fire on the city's southwest side.
Our Jonathan Cotto is following this story, joins us live. Jonathan, what can you tell us?
Max, Sarah, we just spoke with the medical examiner just a short time ago. We're still waiting to learn the name of the victim. Information is limited, but this is what we know so far. Let's take a look at what that scene looked like. This taking place shortly after 10 o'clock last night on Flanders Avenue. That's near South Zarzamora and Packard Street. Investigators say firefighters arrived to the home in flames. And once firefighters started going through the house, they found someone dead in a bedroom. Now, investigators are working to determine how this all started. Now, the damage is being estimated to have a worth of $80,000. Stay with us through the morning as we keep you updated as more information becomes available. Reporting, Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Jonathan. Well, despite COVID-19 vaccines being widely available, Health officials say now is not the time to slack off in using masks and sanitizers, saying COVID is still a real threat. They are concerned about the possibility of another surge as the U.S. heads into the end of the year holiday season. Average new coronavirus cases are up in 19 states over the past week compared to the week before, according to Johns Hopkins University data. And there are more hospitalizations in 11 states, according to Health and Human Services data.
We're already seeing in places in Europe that even in countries that have higher vaccination rates than we do, that they are going through a massive winter surge. And I'm very worried about the holidays ahead.
And AAA predicts nearly 53.5 million Americans are traveling or will travel this Thanksgiving to see family and friends. Health experts advise wearing a mask, especially if you're in close spaces around a lot of people.
Thanksgiving, like Sarah was talking about, right around the corner here in San Antonio. The annual Raul Jimenez dinner aims to help so many families in and around our community. So during the holiday season, obviously a lot of senior citizens, they're alone. They can't afford to prepare a full holiday meal for themselves. So the nonprofit Jimenez Dinner does exactly that. Joining us on Leading SA this morning at 8 a.m., Patricia Jimenez joining us live to talk about the history of the dinner, adapting during this pandemic to still help out so many people, and explaining how you can help out. If you have any questions, you can submit them right now. Just head to the Leading SA section of KSAT.com. Time now, 6:36, 50 degrees out.
Still ahead on GMSA, go Roadrunners.
That's right, 10-0. Trying to live up to the hype, being nationally ranked. We have all the highlights of the big win at the Dome.
And just ahead, an anonymous jogger's act of kindness, all caught on camera. We'll have that heartwarming story right after the break.
But first, a quick live look out at the Alamo City. The sun is up, 50 degrees, crisp start to the morning. How hot's going to get today? We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a bit. Good morning and welcome back. A neighborhood jogger being credited for saving a California's home and pets while they were out of town.
The man's kind act was even captured on Ring doorbell camera. The mystery jogger was passing by when he noticed the Polito family's garage was burning. He then ran up to the door and rang the doorbell to alert the homeowners. And while no one was home, they were able to connect through that Ring camera.
That is when the homeowners gave the man the code to get into their house so he could rescue their 2 dogs, the rabbit and their cat. Courtney Polito says if the mystery jogger hadn't been there, everything they own could have been lost.
I want to give him a hug. I'll buy him lunch. I'll buy him dinner. I don't know. I want to just thank him so much and let him know how thankful we are. My kids, myself, my husband, we would be devastated if we lost our pets, let alone our home.
Now, because of the jogger's action, the fire was contained to the garage.
So before the family could thank him, the Good Samaritan just took off. Well,
those dogs are so cute too.
You know what? I'm glad everything worked out.
I'm glad that had a happy ending for sure.
I love good stories like that.
Our weather today is going to be beautiful, Max and Sarah. Now, yesterday it was gorgeous. It will be a couple degrees warmer though today. So dress in layers. It's chilly outside right now, but this afternoon you won't be wanting that jacket. We'll be close to 80 degrees. All right, a look outside right now with live cam. We're seeing the sunrise as we speak. A few people on the roads early this Sunday morning. 47 degrees out there, visibility a perfect 10, and dew points comfortable. Dew points in the 40s. That is up a little bit from yesterday. We will see a subtle increase in humidity, especially tonight, and you'll notice it by the start of the day tomorrow in the form of some fog early tomorrow morning. But right now, no fog out there. 45 degrees in New Braunfels, 54 Bulverde, 54 at Bernie Stage Airfield, 49 in Comfort and 42 in Kerrville, 45 at Hondo and 49 at Stinson. Now, generally those winds are calm, but notice that the direction has changed where we are seeing some wind from the south up at Bernie Stage Airfield at about 5 miles per hour, and from the south at Canyon Lake as well. We're starting to see those winds turn around from the south. They'll be from the west-southwest today at 5 to 15 miles per hour. All right, can you spot where a cold front is? Well, if you squint, you can. Temperatures are well below freezing up across parts of the upper Rockies. Here's a cold front right now. It's working its way through North Texas, and usually this time of year, a front has enough oomph to make it through south central Texas, but that is not going to be the case with this front. And in fact, it's going to stall out across parts of the middle portion to North Texas, and it will not make it to San Antonio. We'll be looking at totally sunny skies in the afternoon, and it'll be fairly warm, at least according to November standards, by this afternoon. In fact, in Del Rio and Eagle Pass, the afternoon high should be in the low 80s. It'll be 78 in Kerrville for the high, 78 in New Braunfels, low 80s in Pleasanton, and here in San Antonio, we'll be looking at upper 80s for the afternoon high temperature. Sunny and pleasant all day long. We'll already be at 73 at noon. You know, Sunday is a day for brunch. You're going to enjoy eating that outside because it's going to be gorgeous. West-southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun's going to set at 5:39 tonight. Now, it will get cool as soon as the sun sets, but not as chilly as last night. So again, good idea to dress in some layers. Looking at the high-risk futurecast, I mentioned the subtle increase in humidity by the start of the day tomorrow. Notice on the high-risk futurecast that we are going to get some areas of patchy fog early tomorrow morning. So if you have an early morning commute tomorrow, know that you might have to battle some fog in the valleys around the metro area and especially southeast of San Antonio. So areas like Hallettsville, Beeville, Gonzales, and even Floresville. It'll be in the mid-50s tomorrow, so not as chilly to start the day as it is out there right now. And then that fog will dissipate and we'll be looking at another sunny afternoon, high temperature near 80 degrees tomorrow, so another warm one. Then into Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see another subtle increase in the humidity. And so what that means is that there will be areas of morning fog and clouds Tuesday and Wednesday. Those clouds will be slow to dissipate during the day on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then another front is going to arrive, this one on Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Now, this front is only going to contain a 20% chance for an isolated shower or storm. We are not expecting widespread rain from this front at all. And it's going to be fairly weak to noticeable. We'll be looking at highs only in the upper 60s on Thursday, but again, not too different from our forecast yesterday, Thursday's weather. And again, a dry front, not particularly strong. You know, on Facebook, you have those Facebook memories where you can look and see what's happened a year ago on this date, 2 years ago on this date. We've had plenty of Arctic fronts by this time in the year, and that just hasn't occurred yet so far this season. Yet being the key word there. It's bound to happen at some point.
All right, Sarah Spivey, thank you so much. 6:46, 50 degrees out.
It's Sunday, Max. That means Cowboys time.
Yes, if I left the apartment yesterday, I played basketball, but it was a lot of football. Came back, just watched Penn State lose. Really great. Anyway, today, a full slate of great games, including the Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons. We're going to have a full preview after the break.
It's 50 degrees at 6:46 this morning. Roads looking pretty nice out there. But first, let's take a look at these Lotto numbers. Pick 3, 822, Fireball 1, Daily 4, 4463, Fireball 2.
And your cash 5, 4, 5, 8, 9, 20. We're going fast today. Lotto Texas 5, 25, 28, 37, 44, 52. Here we go. Did you play?
No, and I need to. This is the one that was over 120, I think.
Oh, for those who
million.
Don't know, if it's over 100 million.
That's when I play.
That's when Sarah
Watch out.
plays Big Money Acosta. 8, 15, 26, 35, 45. Powerball 9, Power Play 3. Good luck. We'll be right back.
Football coverage powered by Davis Law Firm.
All right, time for some redemption. The Cowboys coming off that loss to the Broncos, and they are taking on the Atlanta Falcons today. So Dak, the rest of the team looking to bounce back after that loss. Kickoff today, noon at AT&T Stadium. From the pros to college and the hometown heroes, 30,000 strong, packing into the dome. We said it yesterday, fill the dome, and they did just about that. UTSA Roadrunners taking the field against Southern Miss. The blue and orange did not disappoint. It got tight for number 15 ranked UTSA. They trailed for a better part of the second quarter, 10-3. Quarterback Frank Harris found Joshua Cephas along the boundary, broke coverage, 40-yard touchdown, putting the score at 10-10 halftime. Ultimately, the Roadrunners able to breathe a sigh of relief. The defense handled business in the fourth. They had a fumble recovery, set up another touchdown. Still undefeated. UTSA 10-0, grabbing the win, 27-17. All right, got to stick with the hometown teams. UIW hitting the field with tunnel vision, trying to keep a grip on the inside track to the Southland Conference title with a road game taking on Nichols. Late third quarter, game tied at 20. Not anymore. Kevin Brown taking a handoff, bursted through the line. He was off to the races. No one caught him. 85-yard touchdown. That's really the game winner, to be honest. Brown rushed 185 yards, 85 on that one score. The other score, he had 11 carries. The Cardinals win it 27-23. Another great record here at home, 8-2 overall. Here we go. Can't forget about Trinity. They are looking to secure an undefeated season against Rhodes. Here we go. Second quarter, Tigers up 27-7. And Legend Grigsby adding to the lead, racing through a huge hole, weaving his way in and out. That's an end zone, 21-yard score. Quarterback Tucker Horn threw 3 touchdown passes. Trinity able to finish the regular season 9-0 with this statement win, 55-21. It has been a stretch, Longhorn fans. So Longhorns looking to get back to 500 yesterday with a home game against Kansas. Kansas is really supposed to be the game that you get back to being good. Hudson Card at quarterback picked off Jacoby Bryant. That was a 30-yard pick six. Jayhawks led, get this, 35-14 at halftime. Texas roared all the way back. Casey Thompson deep for Cade Brewer. He hauled it in, 25-yard score. Tied at 49, headed to OT. Both teams scored a touchdown. Kansas going for 2. Wait for it. Jalen Daniels, oh my goodness. Jared Casey, game-winning conversion. Texas falls to Kansas. Yes, the basketball school. Kansas Jayhawks. Texas falls 57-56 in OT. And I can see from across the room, Sarah Spivey locked in for this one. Another huge SEC showdown. Number 11 A&M this time on the road against number 12 Ole Miss. Aggies down 15-3 in the third. Handoff. Devin A-Chain finding a crease, taking down the sideline and barrels in. 25-yard score. A&M right back in it. They're down 15-10 at that point. Fourth quarter trailing 15-13. Zach Calzada fired left. Ball tipped, picked. Ashante Keystrong at the 14-yard line. Huge turnover. Gets converted into points 2 plays later. Snooper Connor racing in for a 13-yard score. A&M falling 29-19. All right. From the field to the court, reminder, Spurs have themselves a date with the Lakers today. All right, young Spurs are struggling a little bit this season, but it is a long season, 82 games, so you can overcome any obstacles. Coming off that loss to the Mavs, but the show must go on. Looking to rebound a lot today. Taking on LA. No LeBron, but alternatively, we have no Jakob Poeltl. Tip-off set for 2:30 in LA. And just got an email. Texas Tech. Everyone didn't see that. Huge upset win. Texas Tech put on a show, had a walk-away field goal, beat Iowa State.
Well, we have
got to show love.
We've got to show love to all the teams.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And also, go Spurs, go.
Go Spurs, go. 6:54, 50 degrees out.
Well, family is drawing even closer together as a rare diagnosis leaves them wondering what to do next. Coming up on GMSA at 8, we're introducing you to a family determined to live life to the fullest.
One person is dead after a terrifying house fire on the city's south side. Good morning, I'm Jonathan Cotto. We spoke with medical examiners just a short time ago, and we have yet to learn the name of the victim involved. It happened just after 10 o'clock last night on Flanders Avenue. That's near South Zarzamora and Packard Street. Investigators say firefighters arrived to the home in flames. And once firefighters started going through the house, they found someone dead in a bedroom. Now investigators are working to determine how this all started. Damage to the house is estimated around $80,000. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Reporting Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
And new into the newsroom right now, homicide investigators trying to figure out how a man ended up dead right in the middle of the street. This is what we know right now. It happened at just after 2:30 this morning at Cincinnati and at Zarzamora. Police tell us they don't have much information to go on right now. They're not exactly sure exactly happened, but they are still waiting for the medical examiner to assess the man's injuries. Stay with us throughout the morning for any updates. This is clearly a developing story.
49 degrees if you're heading out the door right now in San Antonio, 42 in Kerrville, 45 Uvalde, 46 in Carrizo Springs, and it's 53 in Del Rio. Today calls for sunshine and a warmer afternoon than yesterday. Still pleasant though, high temperature close to 78 this afternoon. West-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. We're going to start the day tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday with some morning fog, and then we'll be looking at high temperatures in the low 80s. That's about 8 to 10 degrees above the average for this time of year. A small chance for rain with a front moving through early Thursday, but then we'll be back down into the 60s for highs.
Thank you, Sarah. And then Max, what do we have coming up in Leading SA at 8 a.m.?
We have Patricia Jimenez with the Jimenez dinner talking about so much, the history, the passion with the family, and how you can help out this holiday season. So we're going to take an hour-long break, but we'll see you back here 8 a.m.
We'll see you at 8.
Live from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
An investigation now underway. The fire department trying to figure out what exactly sparked the flames that ended with one person dead. We have the latest details.
Plus, we'll be speaking live with the woman who runs the annual Raul Jimenez dinner about how the event has adapted during the pandemic and how you can help out.
And taking a live look out at the Alamo City, 54 degrees to start your Sunday morning. It is beautiful out there right now. So what does the rest of the day, what does the work week look like? We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a few moments. But until then, good morning. 8 o'clock this Sunday, November 14th. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us.
Good morning.
We know Thanksgiving right around the corner.
Which it's, oh my God, it came so quickly.
The big holidays a little bit after that, but people like Sarah Costa are already getting ready.
You know, you have to be ready. Also, the weather yesterday, Sarah, was beautiful, so I had to start putting up Christmas lights. Now, I'm not all the way done.
Phase one.
Phase
You're
one.
almost there?
I would say I'm like a fourth of the way there. We got a lot to do.
I think you're going to like the forecast today, Sarah. And you at home, I think you're going to like it as well. It is chilly out there to start the day. We got down to 48 degrees. But with the sunrise, we've already been able to warm up to 53. Totally sunny out there with dew points comfortable, but on the rise. You won't really notice it until tomorrow, though, with the slightly higher humidity. Now, outside, it's 48 in Castroville, 52 in Devine, 46 in Bandera, 44 in Kerrville, 50 in Comfort, and 52 in New Braunfels. Speaking of decorating outside, here's your outdoor decoration forecast. It's going to be very nice to work in the garden or just go ahead and decorate your house outdoors. Temperatures are going to be climbing into the upper 70s by this afternoon. We'll have a west-southwest wind at about 5 to 10 to even 15 miles per hour at times. And with the sunset, it'll get cool, but not too chilly. Temperatures will be back in the 60s by 9 p.m. We'll be even warmer tomorrow and over the next couple of days. I've got to look ahead at that and a cold front on the way in just a few minutes. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. New this morning, officers responded to a shooting on the city's west side to find a man dead in the street, but they aren't clear about how he died. This happened around 2:30 this morning near the intersection of Cincinnati Avenue and North Zarzamora Street. Information is limited at this time. The sergeant on scene said a passerby noticed the man in the street and called police. The man seemed to have wounds on his hands as if he had defended himself, but officers aren't sure what kind of injuries the man actually suffered.
One person dead after a terrifying house fire on the city's southwest side. This is what we know right now. Take a look. The call for the flames came out just around 10 o'clock last night. This is Flanders Avenue near South Zarzamora and Packard Streets. And when firefighters got to the scene, the home was full of flames and they were able to get the flames out of control, put out the fire. However, once firefighters actually started going through the home, they found a body in one of the bedrooms. We are still waiting to hear what exactly sparked the flames and still waiting to learn the identity of the person who died. Well, this morning, a family raising awareness about a rare and untreatable disease, and it's affecting their 3-year-old daughter.
The military couple say the goal is to make sure a cure can be found. Our Jonathan Cotto joins us live this morning. Good morning, Jonathan. So, Jonathan, you sat down with the family, and I cannot imagine how difficult the situation is for them.
You're absolutely right, Sarah, and good morning, Max. can't put into words the difficulty of this situation for this family, but they tell me their hearts break every day as they see their daughter's condition quickly worsen, but they're not losing hope and are making sure every minute is lived to the fullest. Let's take a listen.
I think that hearing that news was part of what lit the fire in us to start the Aubrey O'Sullivan Foundation, because she deserves a chance at life. It's not right what's happening to her. And I think that bringing awareness to an incredibly rare disease, the outcome could be beneficial. Somebody might hear it somewhere and figure out a therapy. We're hopeful that we can find a treatment in time.
They're not losing hope, and we'll be bringing you more of Aubrey's story coming up at 8:30. Max, Sarah.
Thank you, Jonathan. Well, a candlelight vigil was held last night for a young mother who was killed in a hit-and-run accident. Dozens of bikers came to the crash site on O'Connor Road and to remember Emerald Model. Her brother said motorcycles were her passion and that she died doing what she loved. Model was killed Wednesday night after she was hit by two vehicles. The driver of the first truck stopped. Unfortunately, another truck hit Model as she was gathering herself from the first crash.
I mean, I can't hold a grudge against them because it is a bad location. It's just the leaving the scene is what, breaks everyone's heart.
Well, police are still searching for the driver of a red two-door truck they said hit her. Anyone with information is asked to call SAPD.
Thanksgiving right around the corner. Here in San Antonio, the annual Raul Jimenez dinner aims to help so many families in and around our community. During the holiday season, so many people are at home alone. They can't afford to prepare a holiday meal for themselves. So the nonprofit Jimenez Dinner does exactly that.
So joining us in today's Leading SA segment is Patricia Jimenez. Good morning, Patricia. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh my good. It's an honor. Thank you for having me.
So how has the Jimenez Dinner been able to adapt and still help people during this pandemic?
Well, last year, there were many questions, and we were so grateful to the city of San Antonio because they allowed us to use the facilities. Everything was pretty much shut down, and they allowed us to use the facilities, and the community was so gracious. We thought we might have trouble getting volunteers to actually drive and deliver the meals, but within a couple of days, all the slots were filled. And so we did what we could under the circumstances, and that's what we're doing again this year.
So you just said it. So the plan for this year is the same that we did last year, is not a big gathering at this point.
No, not a big gathering, but we are still going to bring hope and joy and a delicious Thanksgiving meal to those who would otherwise do without. And this year we increased the numbers to 12,500 meals to be delivered. Last year we delivered right under 10,000.
So is it kind of like Meals on Wheels? Do you deliver it specifically to people? And if so, how can people apply or sign up for this?
Yes, absolutely. We do deliver to homes directly, and individuals that want to sign up to have a meal delivered to them specifically, them and their families at the location, you would actually go to our website. You would go to 211. It's at the United Way. You select your language, and then you would press 1, and somebody will definitely actually take down all of your information. And we want to, say thank you to Meals on Wheels because they're expert at this, and they're actually helping us route and utilizing some of their resources to ensure that we, get all of these meals out. Normally, in years past, we've delivered about 3,000 meals, but this year we're actually, actually delivering more than 4 times the amount. But we definitely could not let the community down, and the city and the sponsors and the volunteers, they've all been so wonderful to us. So we're very grateful.
So obviously a lot more planning and work goes into making these deliveries possible. So how can our viewers at home help out in any way?
Yes, we still need drivers, and they can go to our website, RaulJimenezDinner.com, and there's 2 time slots available until we actually, max out. But right now, we definitely need the help, and we look forward to having you join us.
Now, Sarah and I have both covered the event when it was in person a few years back, so we know the significance. We've seen people come in, come out. So how did this all get started, and why is it so important to you and your family?
Well, my father started this in 1979 because he wanted to give back in gratitude for all of his blessings, my mom, and he had started a business when they first got here to San Antonio. And so he wanted to say thank you, but also find a way to help where it was needed. And so the first year, with the help of the city, he actually brought the dinner to the city for the first time, and 200 senior citizens were fed. And fast forwarding to 2019, we fed 25,000, not just seniors, but needy families, the homeless, veterans. And as you can imagine, the more people that we can help, the better. This year we're making adjustments and we're doing what we can to help, but we think that 12,500 meals delivered to people's homes is also very impactful. There's a great need out there.
Well, Patricia Jimenez, thank you so much to you and your family and all the volunteers for everything you guys done for so many years in our community. Again, if any of our viewers want to help out, you can find all of that information on KSAT.com later this morning, along with this full interview. Thank you so much, Patricia.
Thank you so much for having me.
It really is such an amazing program.
It's massive how they do it. It's so impressive.
All right, time now, 8:10, 55 degrees out.
The Roadrunners, Max.
Oh my goodness. 10-0, undefeated. It wasn't an easy cruise to victory yesterday, but got the W. We're gonna have the highlights.
Plus, high school football volleyball Brandeis heading the state tournament for the first time in school history. Highlights from their win yesterday coming up later in sports.
You know what? Why don't you take this story? Because I know you're very
really
passionate
wish
about it.
that I could go to this school. So San Francisco may be home to many tech giants, but 500 years ago it was ruled by giants of a different kind. Coming up next, how one organization is hoping to bring back giant redwood trees with the help of the smallest hands.
Well, back here at home, 55 degrees out there. Picture perfect start to the morning. What does the rest of the day look like? Being told it could be a perfect Sunday fun day. We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a bit.
These redwoods and sequoias have been cloned from some old redwoods and sequoias.
How do you plant sequoias?
Sequoias, you plant them the same way. You got to make a hole in the ground. You're going to learn how to do that and do it with us.
I know how to make a hole.
Good. All right, we need the holes in the ground.
I know what a hole is.
Growing up in the city can be kind of lacking as far as nature goes, and so to get kids out with native plants, with trees, and it can all work together, I think it's pretty special.
I love that. They're good at making holes. All right, so these little kids are tree schoolers, not preschoolers, but tree schoolers. They attend outdoor classes to learn about ecology and sustainability at an early age by getting their little hands dirty. They recently helped plant about a dozen redwood trees along the San Francisco Bay Area. According to Save the Redwoods, more than 95% of the natural redwood forest has been lost due to deforestation, wildfires, and climate change. The trees the kids planted were actually cloned from existing redwoods. Organizers hope to plant about 100 more trees by the end of the year. Very cool story.
Really interesting. I want to learn more about the cloning process. Back here at home, though, Christmas arriving early at the Alamo Quarry Market. Yesterday was Winterfest. Santa even showing up, making it snow for the annual lighting of the smokestacks. Stephanie Cerna, Mike Osterhage there to help welcome in the festivities. But Winterfest was more than just family fun. Also a way to kick off a toy donation benefiting the families served by Family Service and their annual holiday drive, Adopt a Family. If you want to help out, you can visit their website at family-service.org. Looked like a perfect day out there. So it's fake snow, Sarah Spivey.
Yeah, that wasn't real.
No,
I'd be in trouble if that was real snow.
You know, as much as I would love to see snow here, no.
I think we got a little too much of it in February.
Yeah, last year we
let's go ahead and take a look outside. No snow in the forecast today, just beautiful sunshine for us. We are already up to 53 degrees at the airport. We started off at 48, and just with about an hour or so of sunshine, we've been able to see the temperature rise rise significantly here. It's 44 though, still in Kerrville, so chilly up in the hill country. 52 in New Braunfels, 55 in Del Rio, 50 in Carrizo Springs, 57 in Getula, and it's 60 degrees in Laredo. Now, looking at the humidity, we're actually seeing a slow increase in the dew point. It is not going to be noticeable today. Today is going to be a beautiful low humidity day, but dew points are already up by 5 to 10 degrees around the metro area. And you'll really notice the increase in humidity by the start of the day tomorrow, when we're expected to see some areas of patchy fog. But nothing really in the sky today other than sunshine, maybe a few wispy cirrus clouds here and there, and we'll be warming up already in the mid 60s by 10 a.m. rather. Noon will be at 73 and 78 for the afternoon high temperature. Now, yesterday temperatures dropped very quickly into the 50s as soon as the sun set. Today, when the sun sets at 5:39, temperatures will fall. You'll want a light jacket, but it will not be as chilly as it was last night. The temperatures will be back into the 60s by 8 p.m. We'll have west-southwest winds today at 5 to 10 miles per hour. On the radar in satellite, a snowstorm occurring across the Great Lakes region and parts of Wisconsin as well. Some lake effects to know. The cold air moves over the lakes. It picks up moisture and it dumps a lot of snow. We don't have to deal with lake effect snow here in south central Texas, but there is a cold front behind this system. You can see just how cold it is in Dalhart, 33 degrees. Now, this front, although it looks like it might try to make a run for south central Texas, it's actually going to be pushed to the north and fall apart because of this high pressure system at the surface here just to our east. Looking at the future cast, that front will stall across North Texas, and what we'll see is some Gulf moisture increasing during the next couple of days, like I just mentioned, so that by the start of the day tomorrow, we're going to have fog. Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll have some fog as well in the morning hours. And then before it can get too muggy outside, another cold front will arrive. This one will be fairly weak, arriving on early Thursday morning in the overnight hours between Wednesday and Thursday. It could bring an isolated shower or storm, but you can see just how far on the tail end of this system we're going to be. Most of the rain will be across the Mississippi River Valley in Tennessee and in Arkansas. So we're only going to have a small chance, 20%, for an isolated shower or storm with that front overnight Wednesday into Thursday. Behind that front, though, it'll be breezy on Thursday, and it may be difficult for us to shake clouds Thursday as well. So because of that, our high temperatures will fall from the 80s Monday through Wednesday into the 60s Thursday and near 70 degrees by Friday. So not a substantial front, but noticeable enough to give us a change in the weather pattern there for us. Now, again, no significant chance for rain over the next 7 days. Starting to get to that time period where we could use a little rain. It's just not in the cards this week.
All right.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Just about 8:20, 55 degrees out.
All right, if you think you can't run, this story might motivate you or just make you feel really bad. All right, coming up next, how this woman set a new running record, and you won't believe how old she is.
How young she is.
How young she is.
On the track like a star.
She's a runner, she's a track.
Okay. Taking a look at the Lotto numbers. Pick 3, 822, Fireball 1, Daily 4, 4463, Fireball 2. You can keep singing if you want.
No, that's Sarah Spivey's job. All right, catch 5, 4, 5, 8, 9, 20. Texas Lotto 5, 25, 28, 37, 44, 52. Here's the big one. Powerball 8, 15, 26, 35, 45. Powerball 9. Power Play 3.
Good morning and welcome back. Could you set a new running world record at 105 years young? I said young.
Not even right now.
Well, that is what Julia Hurricane Hawkins did at the Louisiana Senior Games. She was the first female athlete to compete in the 100-meter dash at 105 and up age division. So they have 105 and up age division.
Just for Miss Julia here.
Here's the thing. She finished in 1 minute and 2 seconds. Good for her.
You go, girl. All right, Julia says she started running when she was 101. Her advice is to stay healthy and just keep running. She said she's going to keep running as long as she can, simply because she likes doing it. Way to go.
Fantastic. All right, well, back here at home, there is still a lot of time to help a child in need. and in need of a good pair of shoes. You have through November 30th to drop off a new pair of shoes to any SAPD substation. It is part of our Share the Shoes drive, teaming up with SAPD, again, trying to gather as many new shoes as possible for the children in and around our community in need. We're looking for shoes of all sizes, toddlers to teens. All the shoes will be donated to benefit the local nonprofit Good Samaritan Community Services. They'll be donated next month, just in time for the holidays. Do you think you beat Julie in a race?
Definitely not. She's fast.
Time now, 8:25, 55 degrees out.
Still ahead on GMSA, the latest on Queen Elizabeth's health. She's been out of the public appearance for almost a month, and she could still be out longer.
And a rare diagnosis bringing a local family together while also wondering what to do next, how they are determined to live life to the fullest. Jonathan Cotto joins us live with the story next.
Let's take a look at birthdays. This is Kamala. She is 3 years old. Happy birthday, Kamala. Keep posting those birthday pictures on ksat.com/birthdays. Remember to include a name and age. You're watching Good Morning San Antonio.
Good morning and welcome back. I'm Max Massey.
I'm Sarah Costa. It's Sunday, November 14th. We are halfway through November. Thanksgiving is near, and that's why I put my Christmas lights up halfway yesterday, because, you know, why not?
Halfway through November, halfway lights are up. Sarah Spivey, good day to spend outside, put up the decorations?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get my husband to get our Christmas decorations from storage. We'll see if it works. He's somebody who likes to decorate closer to Christmas, and I'm somebody who likes to decorate closer to Thanksgiving. But, you know, although the weather won't be busy today, the pollen count is. In fact, molds are high today in the pollen count, past 1,000. We've got ragweed, pigweed, grass, and juniper present as well, but in low amounts today. So a busy pollen count. Outside right now, we've got clear skies and temperatures rising, 53 there at the airport. And again, that's up from our morning low of 48. 57 in Bulverde, 54 Rio Medina, 49 in Bandera, and 48 in Kerrville. Today is going to be a great day to head out to Worst Fest if you want to. The last day of Worst Fest, temperatures will be climbing up to near 80 degrees this afternoon, and as soon as the sun sets, temperatures will fall back into the 60s. So similar weather in San Antonio as in New Braunfels today, and all across the KSAT 12 viewing area. We'll actually see a brief warm up before our next cold front. I'll have a look ahead in just a few minutes. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. New this morning, police are looking for a driver that ran away from an accident late last night on I-37. Officers say a red truck was driving southbound on 37 when he was rear-ended by a white Ford F-150 between Fair Avenue and South New Braunfels. The driver of the red truck lost control and drove off the main lanes and hit an electrical pole. The man was taken to the hospital with broken legs. The driver of the white F-150 ran off before officers arrived, and at last check, police are still searching for them. And it's a rare and incurable disease that has suddenly changed the fate for a 3-year-old and her family, clinging on to a prayer and not losing hope.
That's right. That disease, reducing body myopathy. This morning, the military couple hoping their daughter's story can raise awareness on an effort of finding a timely cure.
Our Jonathan Cotto joins us this morning. Jonathan, truly a heartbreaking diagnosis and story for that family.
Absolutely heartbreaking to say the least, and it's going to be a story that's going to stay with me for a long time. Now, heartbreaking. Now, the family was kind enough to share, open up the doors and their hearts in sharing what their journey has looked like.
Meet the O'Sullivans, a young military couple with 3 children. 8-year-old Brandon, 5-year-old Zach, and 3-year-old Aubrey.
My name is Aubrey.
And I am 3 years old.
I'm 3 years old.
You are 3. For Marcus and Allison, life was seemingly normal, hunkering down at home during the brunt of the pandemic and homeschooling their 2 boys. That's when Aubrey's health took a sudden and unexpected turn. The couple says before November 2020, Aubrey was able to run, jump, and play, but soon they noticed something was wrong.
And then we started noticing she was a little slower when you go to pick her up. She felt a little limp, but I thought it was, just her playing oh, I want you to carry me. So when I pick her up, she just let everything hang.
Concerned for her development, they took her to a neurologist. where after several MRIs and misdiagnoses, they finally got an answer.
During that time, we had blood work done, and the genetics came back with a match for something called reducing body myopathy.
A diagnosis that's offered little to no hope for Aubrey, and a hard one for Allison to accept.
We were told that it's progressive, rapidly so in children, and that there's not a treatment or a cure. And they told us to take our daughter home and just enjoy her. And it's been really hard to sit with that.
Aubrey has already lost the ability to stand on her own, and soon, doctors say will be hard for her to breathe.
Respiratory failure is usually what the cause of death is with this disease. And in infants and early childhood, they give a prognosis of age 5. Aubrey's 3.
For the O'Sullivans, the clock is ticking, and their time with Aubrey is now more precious than ever.
All I know is I cherish every minute that I have with her. I'm just trying to make the best of the time that we do have, because I don't know how much I have.
The diagnosis is what's led the O'Sullivans to establish the Aubrey Strong Foundation. For more on this story and how you can contribute to their cause, you can head on over to KSAT.com. Max, Sarah.
Powerful story, Jonathan. Thank you. In your morning headlines, almost 200 nations accepting a compromise deal at keeping a key environmental target alive, but it did contain a last-minute change that watered down crucial wording about coal power. A lot of nations upset about it. Several countries, including small island states, say they are deeply disappointed by the last-minute change promoted by India to phase down rather than phase out coal power. Nation after nation had complained earlier about how the deal did not go far or fast enough, but they said it was better than nothing and provided gradual progress.
Queen Elizabeth has canceled what would have been her first public appearance in weeks because of a back sprain. 3 weeks ago, the 95-year-old monarch was advised by her doctors to rest, but sources say Her Majesty's back sprain is unrelated to that. The Queen has been carrying on light duties via Zoom. She hopes to continue the same schedule next week.
Well, Southwest Airlines joining their competitors in offering incentives to the employees to work during the holiday season. The airline offering flight attendants and pilots a holiday bonus of 120,000 rapid reward points. Now, the frequent flyer miles go to operational employees who work certain shifts between November 15th and January 14th. The incentives come after Southwest had a service meltdown last month. Remember, they canceled more than 2,000 flights over 4 days. American Airlines recently offered their employees a pay premium to ensure staffing levels are able to meet the expected holiday demand.
Well, back here at home, Metro Health will be hosting another round of pop-up clinics this week beginning today. If you're looking to get your COVID-19 vaccine or the flu shot, you can do so today at Servants of the Cross annual turkey event on East White. That's across from Mission County Park. You can stop by from noon to 5 p.m. The Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines will be available, as well as flu shots. The pop-up clinics this week will also offer the Pfizer vaccine for children ages 5 to 11.
And big day here locally tomorrow. It is Texas Recycles Day, and Goodwill's electronics store is offering a one-day free e-recycling event. I think Sarah Coast is very excited about this. It's a way to get rid of a lot of electronics that you're not used to getting rid of, and you can do it in a safe and responsible manner. Items you can drop off include old computers, laptops, cell phones, TVs, so much more. If you have any electronic devices that you're confused on how to get rid of, this is the answer. The Goodwill Electronics Store, located on Walsham Road near Eagle Crest Boulevard and Montgomery Drive. You can drop them off starting at 10 a.m. and it goes until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Time now, 8:38, 56 degrees now.
That's some sports highlights after the break, Max.
We have so much to talk about. Lanier headed to the next round of the high school football playoffs. Plus, you want to say it?
Hotter than fish grease.
Okay, I was going to say meat, but that works too. Huge win for UTSA. What quarterback Frank Harris and head coach Jeff Traylor had to say about the huge win over Southern Miss just yesterday. We'll be back.
56 degrees at 8:38. Beautiful Sunday morning. Sarah Spivey will have her full Sunday forecast when we come back.
Sunday, how did Trump really feel about Pence? And what was he thinking during the Capitol riot? The explosive new exclusive report. Plus, a top advisor to the president on the economy faces George. And 40 years, a special look on a special anniversary this week, Sunday on ABC.
Let's go. 30,000 fans packing the Alamo Dome for UTSA's home game. First one in nearly a month. Roadrunners trailed Southern Miss for the better part of the second quarter, but they tied it up at halftime. 10 points each, so let's go. Late in the third quarter, Roadrunners down 17-10. Quarterback Frank Harris throwing a 24-yard touchdown pass. Leroy Watson, perfect toss, perfect catch, perfect touchdown. Crowd getting on the feet, tied at 17 again. Offense had some trouble moving the ball, but the defense came up huge in the third quarter. 3 turnovers. Corey Mayfeld Jr. gets a strip sack. Charles Wiley recovered the fumble, returned to the 9-yard line. The very next play, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Sincere McCormick. Boom. Sincerely great. Crossing the plane, that is a touchdown right there. 9-yard score. What a game. A hard-fought victory. UTSA 27-17 win. The Roadrunners still undefeated.
You know, as offense, we came out, not playing up to our standard, and it's just unacceptable, including myself. We got to come back on Tuesday and just give it better.
What I'm most proud of is how our coaching staff stayed so composed. The head coach stayed composed, even though his insides were rumbling, and our leadership council stayed composed. Our single-digit guy, everybody kept a good blue, cool head. We never lost it, and we just stayed the course and got a huge, huge win.
Stay the course indeed. Humble and hungry. The Roadrunners back at the Dome next Saturday, 2:30, hosting UAB. All right, another local hometown team, Trinity, finishing their season undefeated. Huge win over Rhodes yesterday. Second quarter, Tigers up 27-7. Legend Grisby, right there. Just huge hole, weaving his way into the end zone, making it look easy. 21-yard score. Quarterback Tucker Horn throwing 3 touchdown passes. Trinity finishing the regular season 9-0, and they win it in a big statement game, 55-21. All right, we got a lot of other college football scores from yesterday. UIW, big win, 27-23 over Nichols. Sorry, Sarah Spivey. A&M falling 19-29, 11 versus 12. So hopefully they don't fall too far in the rankings. And then this next one we're going to talk about, it's hurting a lot of Longhorn fans. 5 in a row. Take a look. Kansas, yes, the Jayhawks win in OT in Austin, 57-56. And here we go, a little upset alert from yesterday. Baylor making big moves, taking down Oklahoma 27-14. We are far from done, folks. Only one high school football game yesterday. Lanier taking on Southside in the Class 5A by-district round. Oh, they're striking first. Opening possession, handoff. Running back Mario Torres follows his backs right along the line. 15-yard score. 7 over Lanier. Next possession for Lanier. More offense. Xavier Tejas finding a man wide open. 18-yard score. Lanier jumping out to a 14-0 lead. They'll go on to win it 21-14. All right, here we go. Time to talk volleyball. Brandeis headed to the state tournament for the first time in program history, sweeping Austin Vandergrift 3-0. In the final, in the third set, Jalen Gibson brings down the hammer. A few plays later, Carly Ferris finds Emma Halstead for a blast right down the middle. Brandeis led 13-11. That's when the Broncos took control. A 9-0 run. Ferris to Austin Smoke on a runner. Nicks the boundary and on points. A lot of spikes, a lot of digs. Big win.
Honestly, just pure excitement, nothing else, just knowing that we came out and did what we planned to do and we've executed and we broke this barrier that we haven't been able to in past years.
So proud of our girls, each and every person plays such a big role. Our bench's energy feeds into what we do out here, and we just would give it all for each and every person, and not many teams can say that.
Teamwork and energy. The Class 6A state semifinals begin next Friday night in Garland. And New Braunfels Canyon headed to state as well. Ooh, sweeping Dripping Springs in the Class 5A regional final yesterday afternoon, punching their tickets to the state tournament. This marks Canyon's first state tournament appearance since they were in Class 6A all the way back in 2015.
Pro football coverage.
And it is Sunday, so you know what that means we need to talk about. We got the Cowboys taking on the Falcons today at noon in Arlington. Texans have a bye. Cowboys coming off that tough loss to the Broncos. So here we go, Cowboys. You said you were big plans to watch the game.
Well, if the Cowboys are playing, it's like you have to.
Yeah.
It's like you, even if you're not going to be able to watch it, you just turn it on. It's mandatory.
You were saying how the Christmas lights going up is dictated by the score.
Yes, if they're winning, then we'll put them up. If they're losing, we'll put them up. That's how it works. And Sarah, the weather should be beautiful.
It should. A few degrees warmer than yesterday, though, Sarah and Max, but still very comfortable outside. I want us to go ahead and take a look outside. Clear skies at the moment, and we're warming up. It's 53 degrees. Perfect visibility out there, but dew points are slowly increasing. Now, you're not going to notice a higher humidity today out there. In fact, it's really going to be nice and pleasant all day long with low humidity. It's 54 in Comfort, 51 in Bandera, 52 in New Braunfels, 53 at Stinson, 56 in Pleasant, and 50 in Hondo, and 55 in Los Maples. Now, generally, winds are fairly light right now, but they'll be turning to the west today, bringing in a little bit more warmth. As we take a wider view here, you can see just how cold it is across the panhandle of Texas and up into the northern Rockies. There is a cold front working its way through North Texas right now as we speak. Now, usually these fronts toward the end of fall have enough oomph to make it to San Antonio, but because we've got a high pressure system to our east, that is going to stall in North Texas and not move through South Central Texas. We're going to have a totally sunny day with high temperatures climbing to near 80 degrees this afternoon, but we'll still probably be in the 70s here in San Antonio. Low 80s out toward Del Rio, 83 degrees in Del Rio, 84 for the high in Laredo, 83 in Cotulla, 78 for the high in Kerrville and in New Braunfels, 79 in Gonzales and Hallettsville. Looking at today's forecast, 66 at 10, so already nice and comfortable outside by 10, and then very pleasant by noon. 73 degrees, low humidity, and 78 for the high temperature. West-southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Perfect for Sunday brunch, perfect for enjoying some time outdoors, or yes, even hanging up those Christmas decorations a little bit early. Now, once the sun sets at 5:39, it will become cool. Temperatures will fall into the 60s fairly quickly, but it won't be as chilly as last night. So I think dressing in layers is a good idea today, but you won't necessarily need that heavy jacket this evening. Okay, so as I mentioned, humidity is slowly on the rise. By tomorrow morning, you're going to see the humidity in the form of some patchy fog tomorrow morning. 55 degrees to start the day, so warmer than how we started the day today, but then that fog will dissipate and we'll be looking at sunny skies in the afternoon and high temperature near 80 degrees tomorrow afternoon as well. So the biggest difference in the forecast from today to tomorrow is the patchy fog in the morning hours. And then we'll continue to see fog Tuesday and Wednesday. And in fact, low clouds may be a bit stubborn on Tuesday and Wednesday, but before it can get oppressively humid, our next cold front will arrive Wednesday night into Thursday morning. That'll drop our humidity back down into the 30s, making it feel really nice outside and getting that fog out of the way. As far as rainfall goes, a lot like this last front that we saw this past week, we're really only going to see a small chance for an isolated shower or storm Wednesday night into Thursday as that front moves through. So no significant chance for rain over the next 7 days for us. And, you know, we're starting to get to the point where we could use a little bit of rain, but at least the weather is going to be very pleasant. Hard to complain about this forecast other than the lack of rainfall there. And if you've missed the pollen count, I'll have an update on the pollen count here in the next few minutes. Max and Sarah.
All right, Sarah Spivey, thank you so much. 8:50, 58 degrees out.
We'll be right back. In the news you need to know before you go, one person is dead after a house fire on the southwest side. It happened just after 10 o'clock last night on Flanders Avenue. That's near South Zarzamora and Packard Street. When firefighters got to the scene, the home was fully engulfed in flames, but they were able to get it under control and put it out. However, once firefighters started going through the home, they found someone in the bedroom who had died in the fire. It's unclear what caused the fire. A man found dead on the city's west side was stabbed. This happened around 2:30 this morning near the intersection of Cincinnati Avenue near North Zarzamora Street. Information is very limited right now. The sergeant on scene said a passerby noticed the man in the street and called police. The man seemed to have wounds on his hand as if he had been defending himself, and we've just learned he was stabbed. This investigation also continues.
And a last look at the pollen count before you go. Molds are high as well today, so keep in mind that if you do have a reason for sneezing, it's probably the mold. In today's pollen count, ragweed, pigweed, grass, and juniper are low. We're going to warm up to 78 degrees this afternoon. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday. We'll be close to 80 tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday with morning fog in the mix before our next weak but noticeable front moves through Wednesday night into Thursday.
All right, any beautiful weather, any big Sunday Fun Day plans?
I'll be back here to do the news at 5:30 and the night beat.
Sarah is such a trooper.
I'm so excited. I get to see people I haven't seen in a few months, so Courtney and Tim.
But go home and take a well-deserved Sunday nap, Sarah. Maybe open the windows a little bit.
Great idea.
Yeah. Everyone have a good Sunday. Hey, and go Cowboys.